Good Friday morning. We finally made it to the weekend. Let's celebrate here. Our temperature right now outside is 76 degrees with cloudy skies. Dew point at 76. Again, there could be some areas of patchy fog on your morning commute, so look out for that. Not much of a wind coming out of the east-southeast at only 3 miles per hour. Big story right now, even though this is not going to affect us, but in the weather news is what's happening here in the western Gulf of Mexico. This is Hurricane Harvey. Overnight, it blew up to a Category 2 hurricane, and man, this thing looks mean. It looks like a beast. This continues to move to the north and northwest towards the southeastern coast of Texas. We're going to put this into motion. You can see the evolution of this was a tropical depression, became a tropical storm, formed an eye, became a hurricane yesterday afternoon, and then this thing just exploded. And just to put this in perspective for you, Hurricane Katrina, or at least most of us know about that storm back in 2005. It was a Category 5 hurricane, the strongest powerful storm on Earth, a day before it hit the Louisiana coast. But when it officially hit Louisiana, it downgraded to a Category 2. It lost its strength. But the waves came in as Category 5 waves. We had a storm surge of like 30 feet high. And, you know, it was obviously a lot of trouble for what they dealt with in Louisiana and Mississippi. This storm is actually intensifying before it makes landfall, similar to way back in 1969 when we had a hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico called Hurricane Camille. It intensified right before it hit the Mississippi coast with wind gust over 200 miles per hour. I'm not saying this storm will have that strong of winds, but still, we're going to have the worst of both worlds here. A storm surge for these folks up to maybe 12 to 15 feet high, and also the winds are going to be horrendous. Right now, the winds are at 105 miles per hour. These are not gusts. These are sustained winds. And the thing about this storm is it could intensify to a Category 3 hurricane by later today, which classifies it as a major hurricane. And then it doesn't look to go very far once it gets there. Looks to kind of hang around this area. So they're going to be dealing with winds and heavy rain. And then it may bounce back in the Gulf of Mexico and shoot towards Louisiana. So this is going to be just a major situation. This is our in-house model looking at the rain estimates. And this is just a guesstimate, but maybe it could be even more than that, maybe more than 20 or 25 inches, possibly 30 in some locations. We're dealing with our own issues as far as the tropics go. We have an area of low pressure off the southwest coast of Florida that's going to continue to spin in more tropical moisture in from the Gulf of Mexico. So another round of heavier showers come in later this afternoon. Things quiet down, and then we get to do it again for tomorrow. It's a very slow-moving system by the time this is done. 2 to maybe, oh gosh, maybe 4 to 6 inches in some locations by the end of the weekend. So a wet weekend ahead in store for us this weekend, and then as we get into the middle of next week, we start to dry out. Back to you.